Hey, what's going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again with our first live stream of 3 today. First of which, of course, being Conan Exiles. Another will be Days Gone, and I'm going to drop another one on you in about 2 hours after this stream finishes. So yeah, today we are back playing Conan Exiles, and today we're just going to be building up our base. Oh, sorry, I was just checking the audio there. But yeah, as you can see, looking around, I've been building quite a lot. I've built a couple of walls, finally finished my base over there, so we've moved on to this one. This one I've built kind of like a tower base, and we're just going to be basically building that up into a proper tower because I would like to get it up there to build kind of like a watch point. We've got animal pen, we've finally got some animals guarding and protecting us. We've got like a little wall there which leads down to the staircase, down to the river. Building a wall there as well. I'll show you all this in a little bit, but for now we're just going to be building up what I've got planned here. So I've already crafted a load of stuff to do this, so let's just get on with it. I have plenty of resources to craft more as well if we do actually run out. Okay. Bear in mind, when I build stuff in this game, it never really goes well. Alright, so we're going to need some pillars to reinforce this place here. It is relatively easy to build things in this game. It's also a ton of fun. I mean, I always trash on games like Ark and The Sims and things like that because I never really used to enjoy building stuff because it never really went the way I wanted it to. Just exactly how it happens in this game, to be honest. But yeah. So we're just going to be building up our base for any extra bits that we may need. I may have made a boo-boo on that already. So, see, what I'm planning to do is, I've got this little bit out here that really does nothing. It's just basically something that links me to the top of this tower, or the top of it so far. So what I'm wanting to do here is build it up a little bit more, add an extra level, and then build a sky bridge across there in the right place. Because originally I had planned to turn this into a sky bridge, but yeah, I realised it was in the wrong place and it'd take too much building to actually get up to there. So we are going to see if it actually lets me do anything, which I don't think it is going to. No, it is not. Oh, brilliant. Great start to the video here, Gamer Dude. I mean, we're probably going to need to build it out there as well, actually, so let's take that down. I mean, I've got plenty of resources to build more, so I'm not really bothered about wasting anything. And naturally, of course, when you delete stuff, it does give you more resources to continue building. But we don't want to build the roof too low because then we'll just be clambering over ourselves. So what I plan to do is like build kind of like an outward shaping roof, and then we build it up with walls, and then we build the roof over the top of these pillars. That sounds a lot better now I say it like that. I think I'm going to have to continue building out like that. And then maybe it'll let me do this. Oh wait, no, because there's nothing supporting it, so it won't let me do that just yet. Yeah, damn it. This is the one problem, the one beef I have with Conan Exiles. If there's nothing supporting the building, it will not build it. It will not let you build it. And that is just one conceding error that is in this game, really. Whoops. It's really difficult to get the building pieces to snap into place as well, because you're really fighting with the controller really for it to go into the specific place that you want. Alright, so yeah, we want to build it about that high. Not sure why it's removed the building placement noise, but yeah, whatever. And actually, we want this to come out this way, so that's why I'm building it out this way as well. I thought the pillars would stand as like a kind of like cornerstone to build the roof in, because you see this carpet that I've got here? That carpet is there for one specific reason. That carpet is there to hide a giant hole in the floor. But, you know, it covers it up. We don't fall through it, so, you know, unless you go under the roof, you can't really tell what's there. It's because when I was building this around, I found it really difficult for the pieces to snap into place, and even though they should snap into place, they are not snapping into place. I tried putting pillars down, I tried reinforcing the ceiling, but the floor pieces would not snap. So I just thought, screw it, I'm going to build a little building around where the hole is on the inside of the building itself. Put a table in there or something, then when we come up here, just put a carpet over it. It worked. I can place things on top of the carpet as well if I want, so that's awesome. I'm also, through the period of this live stream, well, the duration of this live stream, going to be showing you around my base as well. No, up here, thank you. No, up here, thank you very much. I think that's right. I think I've snapped that correctly. Oh no, wait, we don't need that third one. Put that as a wall. Get up here, you bastard. No, not there. Not there. You see what I mean? How difficult it is to snap it into one particular place? It's really fucking difficult. So any walls coming in this way, I'm gonna need them facing this way, so it looks like this is the inside of the building. So we're just gonna need to build that up a little bit. I hope I've got this right, because it kind of looks like I haven't. Oh no, it is right. We've done it. We've got it right. We've lined it up correctly. That's nice. There's no uneven spaces or anything, so that's brilliant. So what we're going to want while we're building it around, we're going to want some staircases obviously going up. So I think now might be a good time to actually use a staircase. If it snaps in place. And it has, so brilliant. I want two. No. I want no. I want another one there. No. Doesn't block my spawn point. I'm right here. No. Not there. Not there. No. Close enough, but no. Okay, it's not going to do it. And of course it won't do it anyway, because it's not strong enough. It's always handy to have a repair tool on you so you can see the durability of these building pieces, because the durability of the stairs really isn't that much. Alright, so what do we need to do then? Let's build what we can first. So we're going to want a door frame here. See, I know some of it's going to look weird because some of it's going to be like the outer face and some of it's the inner face, but you really can't help that because you only get two sides of a building. You can't have both walls as inner facing walls, so one of them is going to look a bit unusual. But like I say, what we're trying to do with this, we're basically just trying to build it up so we get an extra level. And I mean, maybe I could build the floor out this way first and then expand it around. But that just wouldn't be practical because then I'd need an extra level of stairs coming up here. And what I'm wanting to do is kind of build it around this section, build it up above the elevator that I've got there, and match it up and line it up with the pillars. But I'm not too sure it's actually going to let me do it. Hang on, we've got something for this. I'm sure we've got something for this. I've got plenty of boxes lying around with just shit in them that I can use for building materials. Ah, yeah, this is the little wall I was talking about, which hides the hole in the roof, which you can see there. You know, you can see how the pieces would snap nicely into place, but they just won't, and yeah, they just won't snap into place up there. So that's why I put the carpet there. It worked, like I said, it worked nicely. So I'm not really gonna bitch and moan about it. Ah, there we are. Yeah, that's what we need. I have another box downstairs which houses all my building materials, so we'll go to that and ditch any extra little bits that we have on us to get rid of the encumbrance. Broken weapons, naturally. But I've been extremely busy. Like, since the last live stream I did of Conan Exiles, I have been extremely busy. It's like this game just makes you want to rage quit when things don't snap into place as you plan. Super Spooky Gamer, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, appreciate it. Yeah, I've been playing Conan since it became free on the PlayStation Store, on PS Plus games. It's really awesome that it came free because it's usually about 45 quid. So that saved me a lot of dollar on that. What I'm really struggling with though is to get all these pieces to snap into place, so we are going to put some reinforcement in. Right, we don't want to be too low from it, otherwise it just will not work. It's one in, two in. Can we get one on the end there? Oh crap, I fell. Yes, I didn't take any fall damage because the only cheat I am using from the admin system is God mode. I am not spawning anything in, I'm doing all the resource grinding and everything myself, building up all the resources myself, you know, like iron shaped wood, things like that. I only turned on God mode so I could go exploring because I got really sick and tired of being killed and having to go back and get my gear. It was a pain in the ass. So again, we're going to put a couple of reinforcements in this bit up here. Will it let me do it the same way I did on the other side? Or is it too awkward? Yeah, it's too awkward. The thing about this game is snapping pieces into place is extremely awkward. I mean, especially at an angle like this. I mean, you might want to go into first person mode to do most of it, but unless you're actually right in front of what you're trying to build, it is really fucking difficult. It doesn't help that the armor I'm wearing is also super heavy, so it's not doing proper rolls when I'm dodging, it's just doing that. But yeah, like I said, we've been super busy. I mean, you can see with me walking up this tower how busy I've actually been. Managed to find a way to finally get the staircases to spiral and snap into place, so that's really awesome. Yeah, we've got benches in here, armourers benches, blacksmith benches. Got shelves up, we've got trophy heads. And again, yes, I'm using carpets to hide holes in the floor, but what are you gonna do? Sue me, right? Little table in here just for, I don't know, meetings or something. That's that other hole in the floor again I mentioned, but it's covered up on the roof with 2 carpets. Which is awesome because you don't fall through it. Right, we've got some brick on us, but don't really think that matters at the minute. Probably going to need to build some more sandstone wedges shortly. I just thought that reinforcement I put in wasn't for nothing, and it lets me build around it. See, the real problem with Conan is if the building material that you're using isn't strong enough to house what you're trying to build up, then it will not work. It will not let you do anything with it. Overcooked? What's that one? I've never heard of that one. Or is it Overwatch? Do you mean Overwatch or Overcooked? Yeah, I think we're going to need to build some more pillars. Alright, so that's another long ass trip downstairs. Dodging like this because, yeah, encumbered, can't run. The one thing I probably didn't think about when building my base was the location of my boxes. Right, we don't need those just yet. Don't need those just yet. I'm kind of OCD with my building placements. I have a lot of boxes for specific things. Alright, that'll do for now. Only need it so I can run to get downstairs quicker. Okay, so to build what we need a lot of bricks, we need a lot of reinforcement. We need some more shaped wood, which should be around on some of these tables. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, I've got heads in here. Has anyone watching now or in the future ever come to like building something and you're like, what was I going to build again? There's so much here in this menu, I've really forgotten what I was going to build now. Let's go with 10 just to be safe, because you know I might delete some and build some more up. You never know. We are going to need some more walls, wherever it is. That one's a window. We need a proper wall. Where the hell is the wall? That's the problem with the crafting menu as well, because there's so much that I've unlocked to craft now, it's really difficult to find what you need. And there it is, that's what we want. Now we've got plenty of those, so we'll build some of the sandstone corner walls. Not sandstone, reinforced walls. It's because when I was building stuff out of sandstone for so long, and it was a bad case of that was just what I thought I would only be able to build stuff out of. And some people may call it cheating, but since I activated God mode, all I do really for God mode is I just go out and loot and pillage camps and go out to explore. Like, if you look at my map, I've now unlocked a shitload of locations, and it's because I can finally do that exploring. You know, when it comes to a big boss, like a big serpent or a giant lizard or something, I will turn off God mode and use my weapons and attack them that way. But when it comes to looting a little camp, I'll just run in God mode, loot their crates, and then I'm off again. And usually looting crates from Blackhand camps or Defari camps gets you a lot of decent stuff. And a lot of the stuff I've got on my walls, like the trophy heads, I've actually stolen from camps in their boxes. Like down here, there was the Temple of the Witch Queen, and I went in God mode thinking, oh well, it's just going to be nothing. And then this big boss appeared with the skull over her head, and I was like, oh crap. So I turned off God mode. I managed to defeat her, but only after dying like 3 times and having to run back in to get my gear. So all I did was leave a little bedroll outside to respawn. The downside as well is it does take a while to craft things. Like what we got left. 20 floor pieces. As once we've done that, we can ditch all the building materials we need back in the box. But you can definitely see I've been busy. I mean, even these things here, like the candle and the jars and whatnot, I've stolen from camps. I've stolen them from little loot chests like those over there. I mean, it took me a while before I actually realised you could put chests on top of tables. I was like, oh, okay, that means I need to redesign my entire camp. It's probably safe to say I've gone absolutely mental in this one area building stuff up. But because I did access the admin menu and used and turned on God mode, obviously, there's this little thing called a purge. And because I'm using God mode, the purge meter will continue to build as I am looting and pillaging camps. So what that does is it just sends a wave of enemies into your camp, attacking your camp and destroying everything you've worked so hard to build. So that's why I'm building up the walls, so it's more difficult for them to come in instead of them just spawning inside the camp. Come on, come on. But like I said, guys, this is my first live stream of the day. I'll be doing 3 today. Obviously, the first being Conan Exiles. The last of the day will be Days Gone. And I'm going to drop another one on you about 2 hours after this stream's finished. Plan to finish this stream at about 5:45 my time. So that's about 1 hour and 45 minutes. No, we don't want that in there. See, look at that. I've got plenty of resources. I mean, I need some more steel reinforcement, but that's easy enough to craft now. Now I've leveled up a lot. Oi. This is a pain in the ass. This is a ball ache. Right, so we need those, and we might as well have those too. Put them with that. Want the stairs, we want The reinforcements. Alright, so we'll just put those in the inventory then. I may need some of those as well, because I might have to build up the reinforcement around where I'm actually building. Because you can only place stone reinforcement on the ground. Like the foundations, you can't actually build them up from the building itself. So if I was to try this, it won't let you do it. It only snaps on the square pieces, and it's really annoying because I've got a lot of triangular pieces around here. Unless I am cunning enough to try this. Yeah, it won't let me put it there because there's a big hole in the floor, as I said. I'll tell you what, yeah, we'll build that up because I know how to build a spiral staircase now, so we'll try that into a spiral staircase. I can't put one there because it's too close to the damn door. We can put one there. See, really what we're trying to accomplish here is when we come to building over, we want those stone reinforcement blocks to actually act as the reinforcement for the wall that we're going to be building. As well as these pillars. The pillars I may have to delete, but I'm using them as kind of like a benchmark. So really what they're there for is to show me how high up I actually want this building. Right, is it gonna let me do it now? No, it's gonna let me put them there, but it's not gonna let me put them there. Brilliant. Thank you very much. I love this game too. Alright, so we'll have to have that there then. Is it going to snap? Oh, it did, it snapped. Brilliant. Yeah, you see, that's what I was trying to use the pillars for, so we can build it around like this. That's brilliant. That's great that that's worked. Awesome, awesome. That's what we want. That's what we like to see. Because underneath here I can just put some more wall reinforcements. That'll work nicely. And of course, this is going to be our roof for this building, so we really do need to sort things out properly. And of course it's not going to let me put that there, is it? Well, that's the first major flaw of the day. Well, actually, this whole live stream so far has been a big flaw. Oh, damn it. I didn't want that there. If I wanted that there, I would have put it there. Again, that's what makes it really difficult to snap things into place, because it just doesn't work properly. The whole system is a little bit knackered, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, for sure, it's going to let me have it there, but that's really just not practical. I mean, really, is it only going to let me snap building places onto certain pieces? Yeah, there's too much of a gap there, so it's not going to finish that. I'd have to use my floor technique again with a carpet piece, and I don't really want to do that. Alright, so we're going to try something else here. Like I say, I'm not bothered about wasting the resources, because I've got plenty of resources to spare. I'd be okay with a little hole there, but I don't want it to be too extreme. I think I may have gone about this completely the wrong way, to be honest. Because it really does not want me to snap these pieces into place. So what we might have to do is use some pillars. See, if I wanted the staircase up there, that would actually work. If it snaps into the right bloody place. Okay, you want to do it over there? Okay, we'll do it over there. Fine. And now it won't fucking do it. This game is really annoying at times. There, finally. Thank you. So when we come up the elevator, we got these stairs here which aren't lined up. Right, great, brilliant. Just scratch what I said there about the elevator and the stairs, because it just did not work. And it's still not working. It still will not let me do it. No, we don't want to do that. We want to get up there like that. Thank you very much. I think it's because underneath the carpet there's nothing there supporting the building. Yeah, it won't snap properly, so we're just gonna have to delete that. I thought I could use it. I thought it would be alright, but nah, it didn't work very well. I mean, maybe if I did it here, it would work better. But it's still not snapping into place. So it should actually snap. There we go. That's what we want. So naturally we're going to want to delete that. No. Not there. Come on. Come on. You had it then. Come on, up here. No. It's going to be a bloody dick with me and not line it up properly again. Come on, you son of a bitch. I know you can do it. Alright. Ah, failed to place building. I hate it when it does that as well, because there's no reason as to why it would fail to place the building. I mean, it rightfully wants to go there, it rightfully needs to go there, and it just will not snap into place. It's like, usually I find if I build around it, it will actually let me put the staircase there sometimes. So you want to put it there. Not cool. Seriously. If it puts it there, then there's just no point in having the other staircase there, because it just, impractical, it wouldn't work. But yet it still fails to place the building. Alright, let's try reinforcing it. Might just be that it needed reinforcing. Yeah, that's it, that's why. Just needed a bit of reinforcement. Okay, so now my plan is to build around the roof here. Once again, if it actually lets me, which it would appear it is not. See, I think the major boo-boo that I made here is I put this a little bit too close to where the roof was going to come out. Yeah, so it's not going to have a bar of it. I mean, I did try matching it up to what I've actually got there, but that's just not worked either. I should have used the pillars as a benchmark, because actually, yeah, that now actually works. Ish. I'm going to emphasize on ish there. Gonna need some more building materials shortly. I think I've done that wrong. Yes, I have done that wrong. Crap. And I'm encumbered, so it's gonna be a bastard to get around all this crap. Right. What we want is to match what I've actually done here. So for a start, that's in the wrong place. There we go. That's it, that is it. That should now snap onto those. Brilliant, brilliant. Alright, yeah, that's working. So what we're gonna do now then, we're going to delete what I built here. Like I said, the more I delete, the more resources I get to build more. Excellent! Yes, finally! God, I just did a total Monty Burns wakey there. Excellent. Monty Burns wakey is actually my uncle, so you will probably hear me talking a lot like him now and again. I am trying to get him to do another live stream with me because I know you guys enjoy mine and Monty's live streams. Oh, God damn it. We're probably going to be doing a Crew 2 live stream at some point, maybe another Star Trek collab video. I know Monty likes to do those as well. It's just Monty has a very busy schedule, he's got a lot on his plate at the moment. So obviously I try and work around his schedule when it comes to live streaming. I am Groot, what's up? Thanks for stopping in, dude, appreciate it. Just playing some Conan Exiles, the first live stream of the day. We've got 3 planned for today. I don't really think you see contract builders like starting building something and then deleting it because they've made a boo-boo. No, we don't want to do that. We want to see what floor plan we've got underneath. So we're up to that, and we need to delete that one. In fact, I think I'm probably just going to have to delete this entire row here and build on the floor plan that I've actually got from it. This is another beef I have, like, you want a roof covering the staircase, but then you can't get down the stairs, so... So it's a good job I put these reinforced foundations here, because otherwise the roof just wouldn't snap together. So we might as well delete those out, because we don't really need those. I only really put those in as kind of like a benchmark to see where the building was actually going to be going. So we need to eat. Another thing I like about this game, the survivability of it. You have to keep replenishing your health, and you have to keep drinking as well. Alright, so for now we're going to ditch all this back in the boxes, and we need to craft some more. So we need some sandstone wedges, so we'll have to go and get some shaped wood. Some there, brilliant. And now we go to the crafting menu. Went too far. 24 should do it. We'll have the whole 24. The following takes place between 4 AM and 5 AM. Couldn't resist. But yeah, like I said, guys, throughout the video, we've been very busy since our last live stream of Conan Exiles. We've been building up quite a lot. And whilst we're waiting for all this to craft, I'm going to show you around. So we will begin from the outside. Okay, so here I built just a massive wall to stop any purgers or any other players coming in to attack my base. Because I realised the other day, when you activate a co-op session, it doesn't just allow people that you invite to come into the server, it allows everybody into the server. So that's why I've decided to build up these walls as well, because I had a player come in and loot a load of my stuff. So that's the first wall we built. Then I started on this side, just basically cornering off the whole base so there's no access unless you go through these gates. Eventually, when I can craft the black ice stuff, it will prevent people from doing this as well. Because at the minute, I'm only using the reinforced stuff, so you can still easily climb up it without a problem. So now I'm going back inside. We come to the top of the wall. Here's my little dude that I knocked out and stole from his camp. What's really cool about these guys as well is you have to feed them, otherwise they die. Their health and stuff's put up in place when you put the food in the slots. Up here we're planning to build another tower. Work in progress at the minute, unfinished. As you can see, it's all over the place, so we're working on that. This is part of my wall that leads into the camp itself. I'm going to show you that now. So as you can see down here, we've got the staircase going up to the initial camp. I have a little walkway over the bridge, over the water, sorry, which will also stop any NPCs coming through and looting me and attacking me, because there is actually an NPC base just up there, which is why I'm building another wall around this little river. Again, work in progress, I've still got to work out the kinks for it. But I've been playing it since the first of the month, obviously, when it came on PS Plus, and I have done a hell of a lot. But meet my What are they called? I don't know. Meet my bucks. I'm just going to call them bucks. We've got Lee and we've got Larry. I thought that worked. I thought that rhymed. So over here we have the main wall which comes into the encampment. Obviously I've got spikes down there to stop anyone coming in that way. Got spikes at the front here because there's hyenas over there, so every time I come out the hyenas attack me. Again, still a work in progress. We're still got to build it up at the side there to stop people climbing over. And I've still got to yet figure out what I'm doing with that side of the wall. So I don't know if I'm going to turn it into another room or just screw it over completely. But moving on, we have our reinforced animal pen as well, which is what got me the 2 bucks. Relatively easy to craft them. All you need is twine, basically. You need to steal one from anywhere in the world. It has to be a fawn, it can't be a fully grown one. You have to steal the baby ones. You put them in there with the twine, and it takes about 3, maybe 4 hours of playing for it to actually come out as a fully grown one, and you can use it for yourself that way. I've got 2 more baby ones in there, but I don't know how to actually make those yet, so that's why I've just left them there. That is coming along rather nicely. Might need some more pillars around the outside of it though. Yeah, definitely going to need a few more pillars up there because it just looks dodgy. Anyway, to the inside of the camp we have the shrine, whatever that does. Wheel of Pain, where you can steal people and make them your slaves. Gonna need some more of that, obviously. So 5 people watching now, thanks for stopping in guys, appreciate it. First live stream of the day, we're doing some Conan Exiles right now. Plan to finish it in about 20 minutes or so. Then we're going to be back with another game, and for the finale, for the finisher, we're going to have Days Gone. But this, yeah, this was my main house that I originally worked on in the first place. Built a sky bridge over to this other building I was working on. Don't fall, don't fall. This building is still somewhat unfinished. Like, as you can see, I've not reinforced all of the walls yet. I'm going to say any of them. But we've got a lift down there, so we can just go straight down and loot and pillage, basically. But as you can see, it is unfinished, and this time with the rug there, with all the hide rugs, I didn't use them to hide any holes in the floor. They are just there for show, and I quite liked it, so why not? Moving up to the sky bridge, it's still a work in progress. You know, I still need to connect it to the rest of the building itself, because it does look a bit dodgy from the outside. You know, it's just there, it's just in place, it's like hovering over nothing, so we need to sort that out with reinforcement. Still working on reinforcing all of this building, you know, we're working on that. Got like our little planning room here. You know, we've got to plan raids and whatnot if I've got friends joining the server. Loot boxes, just full of gear. This game, it is actually brilliant, is this game. I mean, as I've said throughout the video, I trash on Ark, I trash on Jurassic World, I trash on anything where you have to build things like this. But this game, it is an exception because I really enjoy the whole survival aspect of it. And, you know, I know Ark's got that too, but Ark's got dinosaurs, and that's just somewhat unrealistic to me. I mean, yes, this has skeleton people, but that's just hilarious. To build all this though, Gru, it's taken me since the start of the month, because obviously this came free on PlayStation Plus at the start of the month. So it's taken me since then to build it all. It does actually take a lot of time and patience to build this kind of stuff. So the parts don't really like to snap into place. I've got a loot box there for when Smexy Llama joins the game. Just a load of crap for him to enjoy, basically, because the downside to this game is when you join another server, you have to create a new character. Your characters do not transfer over to separate servers, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, so here we've just got some tents, place to chill, you know. Got a water well, so that saves me going down to the river all the time. Got a fire thingy that I'm probably never going to use because it just requires too much wood. We have another pet over here, called him Winston, because why not? And over here to this wall, we are, well, what I'm actually trying to do is build something all the way around this cliff up to the top so we can have another little guard post on top. But once again, I'm having trouble snapping the pieces together. I did actually want to try and rebuild this entire bridge, because I've seen walkthroughs of other players rebuild that bridge, and they've done it rather well. And that bridge it's just not supposed to be rebuilt. You know, you're not supposed to build on it, really. Yeah, moving on to the other side of the wall. Just basically a place so I can move around easier in the camp, get to the other side of the wall easier. Don't plan to build anything on top of here because the ground's just too uneven. But yeah, that takes me to the other side of the wall. It's a very large base. It is open to attack, yes, because it is very exposed with the location I've chosen. But I think I've chosen the location well because we've got water over there, we've got resources over there, we've got water over there, we've got camp up there which we can loot from all the time. We can get human meat, grind them up and cook the meat, so that's awesome. Over there we've got some more camps. Over there there's another camp, so I think I've set myself up rather cool, in a rather decent place. See, I am here on the map, and most people tend to set themselves up kind of in this area because it's close to the volcano and it's where most of the decent animals and resources are. But there's no saying at some point I can't build another base up there and switch between the two bases. Right, anyway, so yeah, now I've shown you around the base, now our floor pieces are crafted, let's get on with it. Because I plan to end the stream in about 15 minutes, guys. Just because we've got a lot of content to come for the day. Alright, so we want you. We'll have some of you, and some of you. Alright, so we want those pillars to look like they're actually holding something up from the outside. I mean, yes, it looks a little bit cluttered at the moment, but I'm not too bothered about that at the minute because I can sort that out. I can always sort that out later. Oh yeah, it's definitely a brilliant defensive position. I mean, you only start the game over there, across that bridge, underneath it in the desert. So I came this way and saw it, and I was like, you know what? Looking on the map, this actually looks like a strategic place. If I don't venture out too far, and then try and come back with too much stuff, it's not too bad. So we need to get rid of that. Need to get rid of that. I think all this bit here is is just going to need to be all these little corner pieces. See, we don't need those there, which means I'm going to have to go around and delete them all individually. Yeah, well, it won't do it from there, so we'll have to do it here. Not what we wanted to do. Oh, you heard the crunch there. But yeah, of course, as I've been saying through the video, I don't take fall damage. In fact, I don't take any damage, because the only cheat I am using in this game is God mode. And I am only using it so I can go exploring. If it comes to me fighting a big boss, say a giant serpent or a bear or something like that, I will turn off God mode. The only reason I've got it switched on really is so I can just be free around the camp. If I fall off anything while I'm trying to build, I won't die, and I won't have to go back and pick up my stuff. Same thing when I'm looting camps. It's a bad case of if I just want to run in, loot the boxes and run back home. That's why it is switched on. But yeah, I can't wait to finish the base either, and I will definitely keep on live streaming Conan Exiles until I finish the base. Alright, so I might as well build the wall around this. It's not going to let me put one there, is it, because of that pillar? Alright, we'll have to get rid of that. Snap into place, you bastard. No, not over there. Not there either. Thank you. It is extremely awkward to control. I mean, especially with all these weapon wheels and whatnot that pop up. But you do get used to it, and the benefits of it definitely outweigh the flaws. Right, now we're just going to have to figure out how to do this. See, we don't want to put that there because that'll cover over the stairs. So that'll do for that. Yeah, we'll satisfied with that. I think I'm gonna have to delete these. That's what we want. Yes, yes, we're getting somewhere now. Alright, yeah, so it does look like we need another piece here, and another piece here. Once I've finished war. That will probably be the case. Once I've finished it, I will just get attacked and looted constantly. This is the problem I had, and it's why I had to put those two rugs there, because even though I've put the reinforcements up to basically reinforce the roof, it's still not letting me snap these pieces in. And it is a pain in the ass. Because I only have 2 pillars left. But I've put too much time and effort into this base to actually just abandon it and build somewhere else. It's a bad case of when you get into this, you're just like, well, I don't want to leave now. Why would I want to leave it now? But yeah, this is exactly the same spot where that hole in the floor is, and it is because you can't snap the pieces in. They just will not snap together. It's like that should easily snap there, and it just will not do it. It just will not do it. But we have accomplished what I wanted to do. Let's have some stairs going up there. There's something I'm wanting to put up here. No, there they are. No. Thank you. See what I mean with the snapping into place? I clearly want it to go there, and it's just going everywhere. It's going batshit crazy. Door frames. But you get so carried away and immersed into this game when you're building stuff. You're like, shit, is that how long I've been playing it? I'm also doing this as well to show people that I'm not actually cheating and spawning stuff in, because there is an admin system in the game where you can spawn in extra materials, and as you can see, I don't need it because I can craft them all anyway. Right, that'll do for the height on that place. As I think when you get systems in a game like an admin system, it really ruins the playability of it, because that just gives you an excuse to cheat and just not use your wits and not go out looting and pillaging and build what you want where you are without even going out into the world and exploring. So I think in here we're gonna have a furnace, gonna have a carpenter's table or something. But there's something I wanted to do on that top floor, and I'm going to get it now. So let's dump all this away first. Is this? I wanted this. I only put it there temporarily because I crafted it thinking, hang on, a throne? Really? We have the throne room. I'm king of the Iron Throne! If anybody likes Game of Thrones, you know. So yeah, once again before we go, because I'm going to be dropping off in a couple of minutes, I'll show you all around the base again. This time without rushing through it. So, this will be the official entrance into the camp, building a little wall around this river to give me a little reservoir. So I've got an infinite source of water, working on the wall. Got a little bridge coming through. Once the wall's built up, we don't really need another wall this side, because there's one that side. So this will just be where I come to collect my water and fill my canteen, if I can't get to the well in time. Over here we have the stairs up to the main camp, which I built up into a wall as well. Which, obviously, this leads to another wall. Which is going to lead to another tower. Which, as I said before, is unfinished, work in progress. We're still trying to figure out the kinks of how to place the foundations and whatnot. But this leads to my main wall from the camp, which blocks off access to any unwanted guests or any wild animals and whatnot. Because, no word of a lie, when I was building that place over there, there was a hyena inside the building and I died inside. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm dead, but at least I died in my own home, right? So I can just kill that thing and take my stuff back. But that's another reason why I keep God mode active in the camp, because animals do still manage to sneak their way in. So moving around, we have the Wheel of Pain. No, I can't use that. I need berries. I'm working on one at the minute, but I don't have enough food for him, so I need to go looking for food. Yeah, you do have to feed the pets. Like if we go to Winston, for example, you'll see there food time left. He's got 6 days left, and it shows you at the bottom what he actually eats. As to why he eats twine, I don't know. But if you put twine in there, it will give him like 6 days worth of food, so fuck it, why not? But yeah, we've got another tent around him. I didn't craft that. I stole it from another camp. It was in a camp box, so I was like, okay, that's mine, yoink. Yeah, as you can see with the sky bridge going from that one to that one, is totally unfinished. Like, it really needs a lot of work, does that. But once it's finished, I'm sure it'll look awesome, and it will actually look like it's connected to the building rather than just hovering in midair. Over here we have the next primary wall to the camp. Not going to bother going inside. But this is a really cool feature. What I've done down here, I really like what I've done here. Still a bit unfinished, needs some more work, but... Elevator! I love elevators. They're relatively easy to craft as well. You only need a bit of wood and some stone. That's it. It's a very slow moving elevator as well. It would be nice if it played some music in the background. But then, once that's done, and just walk straight into the main building. Yeah, we've got chests filled with stuff. More stuff there for crafting materials, weapons, comforts. Still, again, unfinished because it got attacked and I lost a lot of stuff, so I'm having to rebuild it. Fun fact with that, I was actually trying to build the roof around. I was trying to build the roof around completely so it covered that area. And then I realised it wasn't going to do it, and I saw that and I thought, you know what? That's a perfect place to put a trophy. So, yeah, win-win, it worked. I've got plenty of rooms in here, but I'm not going to show them all off because we'll just be here till next week. This is just a little walkway. You got my bedroom here. Always got to have a bedroom somewhere, right? Extra armor. tables everywhere. War room, where we plan attacks and assaults and whatnot when I've got friends in the server. Usually that's only one friend, Smexy Llama, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Crafting materials, building materials and whatnot. And then of course you've seen inside there, so I've no need to show you that again. I've still got to work out the kinks of that. I've still got to find a way to get that floor to snap into place, otherwise it's just going to look terrible. But yeah, that's it then, guys. I think we're done for this live stream because I plan 2 more today. Going to drop another one on you in about an hour and a half because I need to grab a bite to eat and I need to run to the shop real quick. So yeah, with that, thank you so much for everyone being active in the chat. Thank you for 3 views right now. Do appreciate it. Super Spooky Gamer, thanks for stopping in. I Am Groot, thanks for stopping in. Veteran subscriber, always showing love to the channel, always showing support. If you guys haven't already, head over to his channel. I know he'd appreciate any love and support you guys could give him. Super Spooky Gamer as well, also a recent subscriber. I'm not sure what content Spooky Gamer's doing because I haven't headed over to his channel right just yet because I've been busy over the last few days. But I'm sure he'd appreciate any love and support you could give him or a sub as well. So yeah, this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all real soon, guys.